Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a super exciting and crazy video. I have heard from several people that Mongraal is in talks with FaZe Clan about joining them. Now, before we get any further in the video, I just want everybody to realize that yes, this is a rumor. This is not 100% fact. This does not mean Mongraal is going to join FaZe right away, but it does mean there is a chance. Because guess what? I'm receiving this information from the same people and the same areas that gave me the information about Nick Mercs joining FaZe, which, by the way, for those of you who do not know, I did tweet out that Nick Mercs was going to join FaZe before it was official and announced. So while it is a rumor, there is definitely a chance that it is true. And in this video, we're going to break down the whole entire thing, including the tweets I made and some drama I had with a girl who was trying to protect Mongraal and basically saying that I was ruining his accomplishments and just stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy, guys. Trust me, you're gonna want to watch the full video, because also, guess what? In the end of the video, we are going to be taking a look at some information we received about the Fortnite Pro-Am. The viewership was down a lot, guys, and matter of fact, it was down 72% from last year. We're gonna take a look at that and what it means for Fortnite moving forward. But now, without further ado, let's jump into this FaZe Clan and Mongraal situation, and let's go back a little bit, back to May 24th when I tweeted this out. Apparently, Nick Mercs is joining FaZe today. Not sure if it's legit, but started hearing some rumors today. Should be interesting to see if it's true or not. And a lot of people started replying and saying, you know, I doubt this is gonna happen. Nick Mercs kept talking about how he wants to be free, and obviously if you want to be free, you're not going to be with an organization. So even for me personally, I didn't know if it was true or not. I was just sharing the rumors that I received, and was seeing on random social medias, Reddit, Twitter, you know, here and there, people were talking about it. And even somebody from 100 Thieves, which is where Nick Mercs was leaving, Sir Demetrius said this: wouldn't really make much sense, to be honest, lol. Then somebody responded and said, LMAO, remember when Banks said he was gonna make Nade regret adding to this dumpster fire? Banks just took his biggest streamer. Then Demetrius said again, yeah, don't think Nick is joining FaZe, LMAO. And then obviously on May 30th when it happened, Sir D went back and responded and said, psych. So yeah, the people that ended up messaging me these rumors and said, hey, this is what we hear, this is what we think is going to happen. If you want to share it, feel free to do so. So I shared it and they were right. And now they shared a new rumor with me, and this one's even crazier because it involves Mongraal, who is quite possibly one of the best players in the entire world, qualified for both the Fortnite World Cup Solos event and the Duos event with his partner Mitro. Now the thing is, Mongraal is actually already under contract. Unlike Nick Mercs, who was a free agent at the time, he just got done leaving 100 Thieves, Mongraal is with Team Secret, who he has been with for a very long time. And honestly, it's pretty hard to even imagine Mongraal not being a part of Team Secret, because honestly, from day one, when I learned about him, and I'm sure when you guys learned about him, he was already on Secret. When he started to become popular, it was during the Friday Fortnite tournament last year, where he won, and Team Secret went on Twitter and they pretty much called out Friday Fortnite and said this is what happens when you add actual pros to the tournament. And Keemstar ended up banning Team Secret, and Mongraal, you know, he went on Twitter and he was like, hey man, like, I didn't say that stuff, I don't think I should be banned, and everybody was like going nuts about it. So yeah, that was like the first time I heard about him, and I'm pretty sure that was the first time a lot of you guys heard about him. So because Mongraal is under contract with Team Secret, FaZe would need to pay a buyout to Team Secret in order to transfer him over to their team. So the same guys that messaged me the Nick Mercs deal messaged me and said, hey man, like, this is going on, if you want to share it, feel free to do so. So I decided to tweet this out. Just like I heard the Nick Mercs joining FaZe Clan rumor, I am hearing that Mongraal and Team Secret are in talks with FaZe about FaZe buying out his contract. Again, it's just a rumor, but I've heard it from the same people who told me Nick Mercs was joining FaZe, so take it with a grain of salt. So exactly that, guys, take it with a grain of salt. It could be true, but it also could be false. Of course, Mongraal joining FaZe Clan would be super exciting, despite all of the drama FaZe has been involved in. Obviously, you know, the Tfue situation, crazy, right? But I'm sure Mongraal is smart enough to get an actual lawyer, and they wouldn't accept or sign anything from FaZe Clan that wouldn't really benefit Mongraal. So I don't think there's any issue there. And obviously with FaZe Clan kind of losing Tfue now, they do need a big superstar that they can kind of, build up into being the next Tfue, and that easily could be Mongraal. Also, if they're able to get a deal like this done before the World Cup happens, Mongraal very well could either win the solos or at least win the duos, because him and Mitro, one of the best duos in the world, and nobody can disagree on that. They have a big chance. And of course, I already kind of mentioned it, some people will say, why are you saying it's a good thing, it's an exciting thing for Mongraal and FaZe? Because it is, guys. Now, I know I've made a lot of videos talking about FaZe and how they've lied in the Tfue situation. It's just the Tfue situation. Also, they have said all of their new players are now under new contracts, and they are beneficial towards those players joining. So Mongraal would be a new player joining. I think they will offer him a really good contract, and it should be legal. And I think they are telling the truth in that regard, because they have signed some really big players recently, like FaZe Sway and then Nick Mercs. I don't think Nick Mercs, after going through a bunch of crazy stuff with 100 Thieves and them not following suit with their promises, he would then go join another team under another bad contract. He clearly had a lawyer look over it, and he made a good decision. So yes, I do believe that FaZe Clan right now is doing good stuff with their players. They're giving them good contracts. And especially because of the drama that's going on. You gotta think about it this way, guys. With FaZe going through all of this crazy drama with Tfue, they're going to be extra careful now signing anybody and making sure they do it by the book, because they obviously do not want to get in trouble anymore. But anyways, guys, as I said multiple times already, it is just rumors. We don't know it's true 100%. And if it is true, we don't even know if FaZe and Secret will come to a deal or agreement that will send Mongraal over there to FaZe Clan. I hope it happens though, because that would be super epic. But there are a few things out there that do make it seem like this might be a true rumor. And one of them starts off with some drama between me and a friend of Mongraal. Her name is Stepsis Ashley on Twitter, and I've been told by a decent amount of people that they are close friends, and they have also had a lot of Twitter interactions between each other, which I will show you guys. But first, let's take a look at her original response to my tweet, which, by the way, guys, I did talk to her in DMs. She did end up deleting all of these tweets that I'm going to show you, and that's mainly because she didn't understand my perspective and just how media works, which we will go over throughout this segment of the video. So in response to my original tweet saying that Mongraal was in talks with Secret and FaZe about FaZe buying him out, she responded and said, "Yo, last time I checked, I heard it was literally none of your business." Then somebody told her it was my job to report stuff like this, and she responded by saying this: "His job is to report Fortnite news, not spoil important accomplishments to the community and ruin it for the players." And I get her response. Some people who don't really understand how media works in traditional sports or other esports might think, oh my god, this is horrible. Why is some guy, talking about rumors that a player's joining a team? So I made this response to her: yeah, it has nothing to do with me. I'm just sharing a rumor that I've heard with the community, which is my job. This is how the media works. I'm sorry that you are upset and think I'm ruining players' accomplishments. That's not what I'm trying to do in any way. And I know some of you guys might think what she thinks, but you just have to see it from my perspective and from the media's perspective. Literally almost every deal that is done in any sport or with any actor or any movie gets leaked before it's officially announced. And you guys might wonder why. It's because the people on the inside want to leak it and tell other people so they can start making money off of it and build the hype up even more. So usually that's why somebody will message me with some information and say, hey, if you want to share it, feel free to share it. And if I think it's, not that big of a deal, it's not going to hurt anybody, then I'll share it. And somebody like Dakota's, who has done a lot of deals, who is super popular on YouTube and Twitch, replied to me and even said this: haters gonna hate in a meme. So I responded to him and I said, it's true. Basically, Dakota's understands how the media works, and I did DM Stepsis Ashley. We talked it out, I explained it to her more, and now she kind of realizes, this is just how it works. It's how people make money, not only me, but also people involved in the situation. They're the ones who want to get the rumors out. How do you think I got them? Anyways, the reason why this drama is important and why it might lean toward Mongraal joining FaZe is because she is really good friends with Mongraal, and she came to his defense, saying that she was just trying to protect Mongraal. And remember, she also said that I was spoiling big accomplishments for players, as if I just spoiled something big for Mongraal. So maybe Mongraal told her that he's joining FaZe, or that he might join FaZe, and that's why she got so defensive about it. Because as you guys can see from this screenshot, they have had long convos in the public on Twitter, clearly showing that they are very friendly, and they also do follow each other. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm reaching here, guys. Be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know whether or not you think it's possible. This could be a clue, and honestly, I'm just trying to figure out the puzzle and put the pieces together, because this is super exciting, guys. Imagine Mongraal joining FaZe Clan, especially right before the World Cup and amidst the drama with Tfue. Wow. Anyways, guys, comment now. Do you want Mongraal to join FaZe Clan, or do you want him to stay on Team Secret? Let's go ahead and move on now to the last part of the video. Let's take a look at this article briefly that says, Fortnite Celebrity Pro-Am saw a 72% decline in viewership compared to last year's event on Twitch. Now, this was done by Get Hype, who collects stats from Twitch, and as you guys can see from this screenshot, last year during June, Fortnite peaked at over 1.5 million concurrent viewers, and that was during the Pro-Am. Well, this year, it didn't even get over 500k, which is down from the last month, and clearly just down in general. So obviously, last year during the summer, Fortnite was at its peak. There's no doubt about that, and Fortnite's still doing good right now. These are great numbers, but they're not there exactly. So I asked the community on Twitter, why didn't you guys watch the Pro-Am? Some people actually said they watched it, and it was a much better event than last year. But there were a lot of responses coming out saying a lot of EU wasn't able to participate because it was at like 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., really ridiculous times to tune in. Some people said the Pro-Am was good for the most part, but the matches were almost impossible to watch because there was no action, and when Tfue and Ninja were fighting, they were spectating people without even guns. So overall, the spectating was really bad and it pushed people away, as well as the super long intros where they introduced every single player and duo individually, which took forever. So obviously Fortnite has dipped down in viewership from last year, but it's still doing good, and I think they put on a good event despite some of the weird spectating things, which is definitely something they should figure out before the World Cup. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that, guys. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below in the comments, and also by dropping a like. Every like really helps support my channel. If you want to continue to watch daily videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.